Hi everybody, and welcome to the tournament Big Money Grand Finals, in which we are facing off against JNails, who we've met in the winner bracket finals before, which fortunately we could win, which means we have an advantage going into this match. We can afford to lose the match and we'll get another chance. If we win the match here, we win the tournament and cash prize of $120, which the organizer H.Exe was kind to put up, and second place gets $50 as well. So we're gonna be starting this first board, and we have Recruiter, we have Vineyards, we have Wild Hunt, Triumph, so lots of ways to score here. We could try the City Gate opening. Try to hit 5 on the first on turn 2. Druid doesn't seem to have too much exciting stuff. What would be the alternative opening, like Marauder Silver or Ironworks Silver? I think we can try this City Gate stuff. If we miss, it's fine as well, I guess. It's a 60% chance to get to $5, right, of this one card draw. So that isn't too bad. If we miss, we can just get like an Ironworks or a Marauder. And we're gonna be playing with a lot of Wild Hunts, I think. Ironworks, also nice stuff to gain. Nice to gain plazas and stuff. And the playing the draw thing is gonna be really nice with the villagers we have from Recruiter. We have Ironworks to feed the Recruiter, so that's also nice. Coven, guess we probably don't want Coven, right? So there's 5, nice. He goes with the silver opening. So should this be Recruiter or Sanctuary? I'm thinking Recruiter, right? Gotta be a Recruiter. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. We see the Recruiter right away. And for 4, I think an Ironworks sounds pretty good, right? So this has been just perfect for us. The opening, like seeing the Recruiter right away. Just a perfect sequence of draws on these first, on turn 2 and 3 here. What's he been doing? Silver, City Gate. Alright. He probably had the 4-3, and on that opening he can't do what we did. Gets a Recruiter. We hit 5 again. This could be Sanctuary to get rid of the coppers. I think one could also be another Recruiter. Maybe just a second Recruiter, honestly. Yeah, sure. Let's get a second Recruiter. Maybe let's gain a Marauder here. The junking is gonna be annoying to him, I think. For 3, what's Druid gonna do? Gaining silvers doesn't excite us. Let's just buy a silver. And on our next 5, we wanna be buying wild hunts, I guess, on our 5s from now on, and gaining some plazas with the ironworks. Gain some marauder as well. Will he also get a second recruiter or the sanctuary? Second recruiter sounds a bit better because it draws 2 cards. Oh, he goes for the sanctuary, alright. Don't think we want to put the spoils into the shuffle, right? So let's do this first. And let's gain a plaza here. Buy 1. Here we're gonna be drawing the necropolis. Do we want to trash it? I think so. Let's put a plaza into the shuffle. Okay, there's our recruiter, really nice. I guess we trash the silver. We want to be left with some villagers after playing this plaza. And we want to play it, I think, to cause the shuffle with the city gate. And here a wild hunt. Let's hope we can find one of our draw cards here. He hasn't played his Marauder yet. Maybe it's in this hand. Yep, there it is. Oh, nice, the recruiter. We've been drawing really well. Really can't complain. Could be another plaza. They will also make money for us once we draw our deck, and we can gain a second Ironworks at some point maybe. One thing the Druid gives us, and also the Sanctuary gives us, is a buy. So maybe we're gonna be gaining a Druid somewhere down the line, but we can do it mid-turn with the Ironworks. We also have majority of the plazas. Of course there's Recruiter, but don't wanna put this in, right? Alright. Let's discard here. Let's gain another plaza. Buy another wild hunt. Yeah, this is looking really good. I think we are far ahead. In terms of trashing, in terms of deck composition. And it's also gonna snowball to some extent, right? Gains a Druid, alright. Discard here, draw. Discard here. I think we draw again. think we discard here. Yeah, this resign is justified, I think. Because we were far ahead. It was also our start, so it was good that we could win that. Let's see what we can do on his start. Alright, what have we got here? Got Ambassador. Only village is in, which, well, it's not true, you can print stuff. But basically in, and you can do inventor stuff. You can use Alchemists for draw, and you want to, I think. So how do we start? Could be inventor, ambassador, could be just double ambassador. Maybe just double ambassador, and then you build with silvers and merchants. Oh, build, I mean, it's what you do afterwards. And then at some point you get alchemists, but you don't want to open potion, I don't think, because you're gonna get ambassadored too much then. So we're gonna go double amp. It's also gonna be hard to get villages for some time because inn is expensive. Ambassador courtyard. That's interesting. Gives you a chance of hitting 5, right? It's not, doesn't sound too bad, but I think we want to go double amp regardless. They're probably gonna collide next hand. If we're lucky, we can pass 2 estates. His stuff also he didn't draw it on turn 3, which is good for us. So just a silver here. Didn't find the 2 estates, which is a bit sad, but it's alright. Just gonna be passing these 2 coppers and pass. So, well, let's see if his courtyard was bottom decked or not. I think this is quite good for him. He should be able to hit 5. Nope. Oh, lucky us. Should this be potion now? Now he gets a second ambassador. Alright. Potion or silver? Potion could be quite sad, actually. Maybe another silver and then merchants. Okay, this is fine. This is pretty good actually. Get the 2 estates. Down there is silver and ambassador. We don't want a courtyard. So this is 5, which is gonna be in, I believe. Which we're gonna shuffle in. Okay, nice. There's the other ambassador. We just ambassador the stuff. Now we can buy a potion, I think. Or maybe not. Maybe we ambassador to buy a merchant. Yeah, let's not lose control of our deck. Oh, this is gonna be potion for us. It's a bit sad that Inn and Ambassador bottom decked here. Or should it be Inventor? Let's get potion first. We wanna be able to play both. He's a lot thinner than we are, which I guess we had some unfortunate Ambassador collisions and Ambassador missing. Oh, there's nothing you can do about it. Gains a court here. Oh, this is fine. Give him 2 estates. And we can buy an Alchemist for draw. We can buy another Inn here to then add an Inventor. So yeah, I'm happy that we've got the Alchemist and he doesn't. He also doesn't have a potion, because I think Alchs are gonna be important. Let's gain another Inn, shuffle it into our deck. Could also be Sentry. Now we wanna be playing. Do we wanna be playing Inventor next, or what do we wanna do? I guess putting another in there is nice in that we can play Alch in and not trigger a shuffle. Let's just do it. If we draw the Alchemist, that is, we need to draw it here. Otherwise, we're kind of sad. Yeah, so it's concerning that we've fallen behind in this amp war so much. And he's really thin now, and he's going to be playing amp 2 amps each turn. Maybe we can pull back with the Alchemists we've got. But we need to draw Alchemist with this in. We really need to do that. To not trigger the shuffle. Buy another Alch and top deck it. And also play both Ambassadors, so this in draw is gonna be important for us. He didn't find, well, maybe he did find his other Ambassador, but maybe he couldn't play it with the way he wanted to do this. Yeah. I don't think we did too much stuff wrong to fall behind like this in the amp war. It's just the draws were kind of bad. So wait a second, we can't even play both amps here, right? There's Silver and Ambassador down there. Yeah. So we just return 1 by the Alchemist. Oh, maybe we can. We've got the 2 Alchemists. We need to find our Ambassadors and we can stabilize maybe. At some point we wanna add an Inventor. Like if we can find our other Alchemist here and the potion and maybe like an Ambassador to Ambassador stuff, that's We're in okay shape, I think. He also didn't chose to not play his amp here, which is good for us. Yeah. I guess we... What do we add now? Return 2 coppers. Maybe a sentry. I doubt it's gonna help us much, is it? We do have some junk left, but maybe a courtier. We want a buy at some point. I think the sentry just isn't gonna do enough to help us. Let's get a courtier. Oh, we're gonna... No, we've got the in there. We gotta trigger the shuffle. Or otherwise we won't be able to buy an Alchemist. He has a nicer deck at the moment, I think. Just less junk. We have one more Alchemist, but he's gonna buy one this turn. Right now he can only play 1 amp per turn, which is good for us. But also we haven't been playing both amps every turn, so... But it could be worse, right? Could be worse. Buys a fair. Yeah, we need to trigger this. Do we pass up the amp buy here? Maybe we do. Maybe we don't. But then we won't be returning anything. I don't like that. Yeah, let's rather return these two. Okay, this looks nice. Oh, that's good to see. Really, really good to see for us. Maybe we shouldn't play so quickly. Well, we didn't want to put a gold in here, but something to consider for... We really want to find our potion. There it is, alright. So... we want to keep 1 ambassador. Courtier could be buy coins. Should we add an inventor here? Maybe we just return copper twice. And don't play the courtier. Doesn't sound right, does it? Maybe it is right. And then next turn we add the inventor. We really don't want to lose control of our deck. So let's do it like this. Try to junk him a bit, because he also had that bad turn last turn. So these incoming coppers could hurt him. Oh, he should find everything here. But again, he can only play one ambassador. So all in all, this now looks kinda evenish, I would say. Maybe he's a little ahead, but not as much as I feared it could be when the early ambassador war went as it did. So I guess we can be pretty happy with our position here after all. I think we want to get as many alchemists as we can. Well, you can also draw with courtyard, but it's not really draw within, right? In you lose a card. Courtyard, you lose a card. You draw 2, so it's neutral. Well, he did return both coppers here, so the junking really didn't do too much, I think. He's on top of it now. But anyway, I mean, might still have been the right move to not add the inventor last turn, because the most important thing for us right now is to top deck our alchemists and buy one every turn. And the inventor doesn't directly help us with that. I mean, I guess if you're drawing deck, you can even with an inventor invent potion. Sentry, okay. Let's discard these. There's another amp down there, so we are gonna use that guy. Yeah, so this turn we can add inventor, go for buy coins, return the estate. Or should we buy a second potion here? We can later return it with ambassador. Is that crazy? We could then win the Alchemist split 6-4. We're not gonna be able to gain the potion and draw it, I don't think, seeing this turn. So let's do it. That might be bad, but we're gonna see. If it helps us win the Alchemist split 6-4, I think that's good. Because the Alchemists are just the best draw you're gonna get here. Well, you can also Prince courtyards, but that's pretty expensive. It's another way to draw. but maybe it's gonna come into play. Oh, this thing I forgot to mention, or I didn't see until now. It's that you can set up your sentry within, but only once you have a lot of deck control, so it doesn't help you if you've got lots of junk and but also good cards in there. This turn he can play both ambassadors if he wants to. See if he's gonna do it. Probably. Well, it's not. Maybe he wants to gain a gold or something, but he could do like action coin, play both amps, try to junk us more. If we can get the 2 Alchemists here, that would be really great for us. Yeah, maybe Prince in Courtyard could be a thing to do later, or just Princing Merchant. It's also a draw. And a village. A village that doesn't lose your cards, and then your courtyards actually draw. So you can make them work. We just gain the gold. And another buy. 2 merchants. Oh, inventor. Oh, okay. Yeah, we should be able to find everything here, everything we need. We will only be playing 1 amp max, right? Well, at least we can return 1 copper. Can't return 2 though, right? Oh, we can. Silver is gonna be 3 from Courtier. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. Right, merchant, silver, coins buy. And now we add the inventor. Of course, now it took us 2 more turns to add the inventor, so unsure if it was worth it after all, just for winning the Alchemist split. Hadn't thought about the other possibilities for draw, but you do have to work a bit harder for them, like printing stuff. So maybe it's fine. Oh, he did. He needs to place in. So I believe he did waste some draw here. Maybe it was just found it now. He also has another merchant, so well, he won't be able to. He can gain like a gold with courtier, and it's alright. So now we're gonna add the inventor, paired maybe with another inn. So maybe next turn we can gain and play an inventor. Would be nice. I mean, he's having action problems a bit, right? Because playing the inn is awkward. Gotta discard your good stuff. And adding another inn just makes it worse. But maybe it won't be a problem for him once he gets to print something. Here's the the kingdom mule. Forgot to put it up. I made a plan to put that up now at the start of each game, but forgot to here. I think we can be pretty happy having 6 alchemists. Does gain the gold, and probably gonna play the courtyard now, or maybe not. Maybe just the merchant and double ambush. But I think the amp doesn't hurt us too much anymore. Invents more merchants. Oh well, he's got the inventor, right? Potion. Oh, we can maybe return 2 of these. If we manage to draw through, can we do that? Maybe we can with 6 amps. Yeah, there's the prince, alright. What's in our discard right now? Potion, Copper Estate. Then we discard more junk. We draw 2. Oh, it's fine. We are gonna put the Alchemists on top, right? We're gonna play on here. Let's discard like this. Oh, let's discard the other potion. Alright, so coin buy. It's gonna get us to 8. Which could be 2 inventors. I think we can support that. On top is Potion Estate. That's fine. Get 2 inventors here. You might be able to gain and play an inn. Maybe we want a prince too. This turn. We're gonna see. Could also have been Inventor Fair, maybe. Didn't think about that. But we don't necessarily need the fair now. I mean, if he's gonna ambassador us potions, that's fine. We can just ambassador them back, and also makes it less likely that we don't find a potion. It's an interesting game state. Feels pretty even. Don't know who's ahead really. Well, depending on what's on. Does he have more draw left? I don't think so. And if his prince missed, that's really bad for him. Yeah, that's all his draw. So. Oh, there's the prince. Prince is the inventor. That's fine. Maybe he's just gonna double now. Or maybe more inventors. Double inventor in or something like that. Probably better than double province, right? Don't know if we have time for prince really. Inventor isn't the prince target you would like, I think. I mean, it's alright, but you'd prefer to prince like a merchant, I think, or the courtyard. Play enough inventors, you can gain and play a prince, but it's gonna be really hard. You need lots of actions for that. We do have 2 silvers, so maybe the second silver buy in the way back in the early game was something that contributed to us falling behind there. I think it was more the ambassadors colliding and hiding at the bottom. Well, anyway, Just something that came to my mind, not something you want to complain about or anything. We're in a fine spot now. Maybe, well, we're gonna find out. Okay, one province. Merchant and another inn maybe, or courtier, another inventor. Not sure what's best for him, what he wants. Century, alright. Alright, so I gotta pay attention to our draw situation here. You would like to be able to invent in maybe. Let's discard like this. And discard like this. Potion silver. Put the inventor in on top. Play Alch, merchant. I think we can trigger the shuffle. Can't be ambassadoring stuff here, but that's fine. What do we want to do here? Can we build bigger? I think we would really like to, right? We can buy a prince here. Is this gonna be too late? I wonder. How much money are we gonna make? 5, potentially 8. Could also just province in. For sure we're gonna discard like this. This is gonna be coins buy. What's the inventor gonna be? It would be nice to be able to hit 10 for double province potentially. We can also just play one more inventor. Maybe inventor for inventor and province in. Thing is, buying a prince now is gonna be, we're gonna be using the prince maybe one turn, and it's not gonna be enough, I think. Let's gain another inventor. Go province in. Just shuffle the in. There's also potential for ambassadoring province here. Did we leave a pile out for him? Maybe we did. Didn't count that. 7 gains and scoring might be. He can pass us stuff, right? So, but yeah, I don't know how easy it is for him with the action and draw situation that he's in. These inventors can also just gain duchies if we need points. Interesting game, certainly. Pretty interesting. Really unclear to me who's ahead at this point, who's in the better situation. But maybe we're gonna find that out soon. He can probably triple, right? He did 16. Maybe not. Maybe not. But just doubling might be enough. Trashes a potion, which means he still has one left, right? I think we're just gonna gain a lot of duchies on this turn to score some. There's also not a lot of other great stuff our inventors can gain. The merchants are doing work for him. nice amount of money they're making. Nice amounts of money for him. Got a lot of junk left, but we can sift through it with the ends. Need stuff for them to discard anyway. Yeah, tough endgame. Don't know what the best course of action for him is. But if he can double, probably he should. Because maybe then he can next turn double again and send us 2 provinces, but yeah, I don't know if he can realistically do it. Because drawing isn't getting easier. For sure he can double with the $6 from merchants, and he's got 2 golds, right? He's got ace silver. So that's already enough. And he has yet to play his courtier. Can he actually triple? That's 14 plus the courtier money, that's 17. No, he can't triple even with the second inventor play. I think it was right to not get Prince, because we wouldn't use it this turn, and next turn is probably the last one we're gonna get. Coins by. Right. Let's see what piles he touches, because it's also gotta be somewhat scary for him. We have a lot of gains. We can make stuff cheap. Can potentially ambassador him stuff. But we also have to score while doing it. And now we would really like to have fair. Because like duchies are gonna be costing $1. If we play all of our inventors, so the extra buy could be really helpful. Also for pile control. We didn't have a good spot to get it. Maybe there was, but we didn't see it. Yeah, he's 1 short of tripling. But maybe he can triple next turn. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Play these inventors first. So there's our junk. Discard the ambassador raid. And a silver. What's down there? Ambassador and some junk card, I think estate, and something else. Do we even want to play the courtier here? So what's our plan? Can we win? We can't win, right? By passing him stuff. We can't do that. We're not even gonna be playing the courtier, are we? Maybe? For action buy. Just gain lots of duchies. But then he can probably end on duchies and merchants. Like, we could gain 3 duchies from the inventors. They're down to 4. We can gain 2 more. Do we have a copper left? I think we do. So the silver, did we discard one last turn? No. So what are we missing down there? Let's discard like this. Oh, the other in, right. Can't really use it, can we? Oh, what good would it do us to use it? We can... So we invent silver. It's in our discard right now. Province potion, silver. Now we can't trigger here. That would be pretty bad. I guess we go for like some duchies and a province. If he can triple, we lose anyway, right? And yeah, if we can triple, we just lose. I think this should be a silver. Or maybe a courtyard. Yeah, that could be actually helpful with our surplus in. And here we do action coins. So what would be the alternative to... I mean, we need to score, right? Otherwise, he's just gonna... We could gain 3 more duchies here, but then he can empty 2 duchies and the merchants, no problem, I think. So if we leave duchies at 4 by a province, we're at least ahead a point. Yeah, now the fair would be really great for us to have. Another option would be to go action buy and buy Duchy Sentry. No, don't like that. Let's go for it. If he triples, we lose. That's just how it is. Yeah, really tough endgame here. Tough. Don't know if he played it right with all these inventors. I mean, what have they been doing? Raining duchies. But, well, I mean, the path we took kind of led us there, I guess. So, I guess it's fine. We'll see how it turns out. But we really want fair. Oh, right, he can just pass us province with the amp now and buy 2. Didn't think about that. I mean, how are we gonna play around that? Anyway. Maybe he won't find his inns or something if we're lucky. Oh, there's some inn. He still needs to keep province and amp in hand to do the trick and then hit 14. But, well, maybe it's not so hard for him. Could have it already, I guess. $5 from merchants. And then silver, 2 golds, that's 8, that's 1 short, so he needs his other merchant, there it is. Yeah, maybe he is probably gonna get there. Yeah, so, oh, I don't know if he had better options anyway. He's gonna get there. Assuming he sees it, which I think he will. Because these amp finishes are always nice. Ambassadoring a province for the province pilout. Right, 6 cards should be enough to gold, silver, amp, province, and he's got it. Even with the $3 from Cartier, only need 1 gold. Oh, he just gets triple like this. I mean, I don't know if there was anything we could have done there to defend. I'll be right back. Alright, he played that one nicely. I think we didn't do too bad either, but I'm not sure if all decisions we took were necessarily the best we could have taken in those spots, but that's alright. Let's see what the third one brings us. So game one was really quick, but because it snowballed and he resigned early, this one took almost an hour. And we might well go to 7 games today. And also might even have a whole another match. If he wins this one. Alright. What's this? Got capitalism. Brigand is not. Oh, let's do the kingdom view thingy. Brigand is not interacting too nicely with capitalism. There's other stuff that's way more crazy. So what's this? Village is conclave, trashing, research. You can do tragic hero, market square stuff. Conclave really isn't the nicest village for that. Guess we're gonna open research, maybe even double research with the Baker token. And you can add a market square to gain golds. Doesn't sound too bad, does it? And there's a number of cantrips you can add to make your conclaves be villages. Also with conclave it isn't too easy to pop the tragic heroes, because it's a non-drawing village. I guess you can still pop the second one, but then you need to use conclave on something else first. Haven't counted it out, but I think so your hand size is gonna be 6. No, it's gonna be actually after the first conclave play. So you lose 2, get 3. So it's only gonna be at 6 after the third conclave play. Then you lose another one, it's gonna be at 5. Play a cantrip, neutral, and then you play the tragic hero. So you can pop the second tragic hero. Or maybe we could have considered opening with an artificer, and then you put research on top. Oh, I don't know. Double research sounds fine. There's also plan, so on 3-4 we could have planned research. We could have also done this on this split. But it seems a bit like a waste. Maybe it's still worth it. Maybe it is. But we're gonna go with our research now. Don't know if we want Alchemists here. Well, that's a thing that helps you pop the heroes. research market square is also the poor man's apprentice market square. Is capitalism not gonna do anything? Don't think it is. You can play your dead conclaves. But apart from that, doesn't sound too exciting. So let's see if he goes research here, or maybe he goes with the artificer opening. Could be kind of alright as well. Or he does do the plan research thing. Research market square is definitely some kind of thing. Okay, let's go double research like we planned. This is fine, we just research copper by a market square, I think. Or we could plan market square even. Do we want to do that? We've got 2 researches already, so that could be overkill, but then we also wanna use the researches on, not on our coppers, I guess. He does plan market square. We could do that too, but can we miss 3? We can, actually. It's not too unlikely, actually. Yeah, we need like 2 estates to bottom deck, or estate research to bottom deck. Then again, do we need the market square right now? Probably not. Let's do it. Okay, so this is just can't buy anything here, but that's fine. Yeah, so this turn we're gonna trash copper, buy market square. No, not sure if the plan was worth it or not. Guess it's fine. Even if you use it just once or twice. Thing with research market square is to get it going, you can't draw all of your deck. Once you've got enough market squares, you can just discard them and then it's fine. It's gonna get 2 market squares here. Sounds tempting. While also trashing whatever he has in hand, which is probably an estate. Yeah, it should be an estate. He did autoplay coppers. So he's got a copper on top. Nice thing for us is we're holding our deck in our hands, and we're also gonna be holding it in our hand next turn. If he goes for the double market square, we just buy one. Yeah, so here the plan is gonna help us. We do want to discard this for gold, I think. What are the other options? A 5 cost. No, that doesn't excite us. Let's just and we trash a copper. Research estate here. Buy another market square. Maybe golds are gonna pile this game. There's a market square on top. Right, we do have 3. One, 2, 3. Yeah. So we can play this one. Or do we want to leave it on top? So we could be... No, we don't want to be trashing gold here, do we? Or do we want to be trashing gold? Discarding 2 market squares, buying one. Doesn't sound too bad actually, does it? Then next turn we have all the market squares in our hand and we can... Right, we discard... We discard before this takes place, the setting aside, yeah. Yeah, now we can discard 4 market squares. Maybe we actually... Maybe do it again like this, right? Yeah. And do we want another market square or something else? We would like some draw now. Soon, at least. Maybe the last market square here, and next turn we can probably buy like Conclave Tragic Hero. I think we're in a nice spot with our deck right now, and golds are at 19. It's not gonna take long until they pile. Maybe just province or something. Maybe you don't even bother with the Tragic Hero Conclave. Hard to say. It is hard to say. Gets more researches. Well, that's another way to draw, right? Maybe we should do that too. We need to find our research. There it is. We have a market square on top. Which we can draw, so we have 3 buys, then we trash a gold, we have 12, we have 14. Golds are soon gonna run. Oh, this is complicated. What's the best way to play this now? Could be province, just province research. Yeah, why not? Golds are soon gonna run. But the other research should still be worth it, right? We have lots of... We can't draw all of our stuff now. We don't want to miss research, that's the main thing, I guess. Is Tragic Hero gonna be any good? But we need a Conclave to play it. The nice thing about Tragic Hero is that we can play it, discard market squares, and do it again. Let's go research Conclave Tragic Hero. I think I like it more than one province here. This opening hand doesn't look too great. We really want to find research soon here to be able to discard with our market squares. Of course, there's 2 researches in there, so we might be able to do it. Actually, golds, they aren't gonna last any longer, are they? If he gets to discard again here, we do it, he does it, and soon they're empty. And then you can maybe just win on researches. Maybe we can do that on our turn. We gotta watch out for that. I think the best for us now would be to draw like research at the top here, so we can set aside Conclave and Tragic Hero, because then the next turn after that will be where we would really like to play it, I think, and not this turn. It was a fun board. Never really played research market square like we did here. Well, it's turned out, it worked really nicely. But now it's a bit hard to know what the best thing to do is, now that you can't draw everything from one research play anymore. I mean, maybe it's not too bad if we can't discard like everything here for golds here. I mean, golds are in the trash. Only 5. It's not a lot, not a lot. One really good thing we have going for us is we have trashed 2 more coppers. Well, it's not a lot, but it's something. He does have 4 coppers left and we only have 2. And that could also make his draws awkward. Coppers getting in the way. We can play 4 market squares to find a research here, but of course it would be best for us to find it with the first or second play. And we really don't want to draw our Tragic Hero dead or something. That would be kind of bad. Discards 3 times, alright. Doesn't hit too much money. Actually, conclaves. If you start with a big hand, conclaves work pretty nicely with tragic heroes, right? Because they disappear from play. So if your first conclave on tragic hero pops it, then you can do it. Just do it again. So maybe we're gonna add more conclaves and tragic heroes here. Could be an option. $13 province and a 5. No. What? Brigand. There goes a research. We don't want to discard. No. There goes a research. Maybe we should have discarded. No. Okay. Here we just play the research, I guess. Brigand. Oh. We discard 3 times. Can he then empty golds and something? We're gonna hit 14. It's gonna be 7 golds left. Let's say he pops hero, he discards all market squares, then there's still 1 gold left, so I don't think he will be able to do that. Now we have Conclave Tragic Hero set aside. Oh, we only have 2 buys. Didn't pay attention to that. We have 5 market squares, right? That's 6 buys. Tragic Hero is 7. So with 2 Tragic Hero plays, we can empty estates. So let's buy Province Tragic Hero. Maybe we can empty golds and it's a bit hard, right? Because discarding, drawing and playing the market squares is not gonna be easy for us. Doesn't have to be estates though. You can just empty golds and research. Potentially. Assuming he does discard 4 golds again, which he probably wants to do, right? So we're gonna see. Not sure if we should first play market square here. How many golds does he gain? 2. 5 golds. So we need to discard 3 market squares and pop both heroes to empty golds. Well, sounds doable. Does he double here? He probably needs to, right? Only 1 province. And a research. Okay. So we need just 3 researches and an estate, which is 14. Yeah, that should be. Well, maybe he's gonna buy a duchy here. But like even province and 3 researches should be doable. That is 20, but we should be able to draw lots of golds here. Yeah, but I mean, he's in a bad spot, I feel like, because he does want to gain these golds, but that just makes it really hard for him to set it up so we can't win. Duchy, alright. Okay, so we play Market Square. We need to play 1 anyway, right? Conclave Hero. We need to discard 3. This is how much money do we have? We have a bit of time to discard these, right? We don't need to yet. Again, a gold from this hero, 1 from the next hero. We play 1 Market Square. We discard 3 times. So let's not discard now. 6 golds. That's 18s. Oh, we have it already, right? Yeah, yeah, we have it already. Right, Tragic Hero, 3 Market Squares, that's 4 golds. We have 2 plus 18, that's 20. That's exactly what we need. This was a really fun game. It's not often that you see golds pile, but these kind of combos are the ones where you are gonna see it occasionally. Alright. What have we got here? Invest. Is there a good thing to invest in? Investing in experiment. Oh. Yeah. We would really like to start with the 4-3 here. We really would, right? Because you wanna invest in experiment for sure. It's gonna be really strong. I would assume he's gonna do it. Our alternatives. So like if he does it here, turn 1, we can't buy experiment, but we could buy loan. If he does it next turn, we can open with experiment. Okay, we're gonna open with experiment. We're gonna be gaining author. The thing is, he's player 1. He gets to do the invest first. But we don't really have a choice. We have to also do it. Since otherwise he just has all the experiments for himself. Or maybe he doesn't see it. Or maybe he thinks something else is important. But I think you really want to do it. I would do it in his position. Oh, he goes for the mill. Alright, we're gonna invest in experiment. can even do it again. Why not? You will never be able to draw without drawing us cards. Yeah, let's just do it again. Could have also invested in Altar, of course, but I think long term having the experiments is better. Like, what's he gonna do now? He can't. He's gonna draw us 8 cards from one experiment. By. So he can't use them anymore, can he? Or maybe he just follows on the invest stuff. But having the experiments to ourselves sounds like a good thing. Oh, he does follow. Just gonna play one of these. Buy an Altar. Don't know if the second invest into them was the greatest idea. Oh, I don't know. It did draw us 4 cards there. Let's get another Altar. Bandit. Alright. Let's get a Festival. I mean, it still makes it harder for him to justify gaining these, because 8 cards is a lot. Drawing your opponent 8 cards from one buy. Or maybe it was a little overkill, I don't know. Maybe investing once is enough. Well, just seemed like a fun thing to do. We're gonna be gaining Festival. I mean, what the alternatives to the second invests were, like buying a mill, which is fine, but potential upside from the second invest might be higher. I don't know. Here we're gonna just be buying the experiment, I guess. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Drawing in 4 cards is a lot as well. Yeah, second invest does seem overkill. Could have been a mill, but it's not too bad. Let's go Festival. Maybe Camel Train. Or do we want a loan as well? Oh, Camel Train is fine. Yes, you could like slowly exile the experiments and then only draw them 2 cards by gaining the last one. Kind of silly. Camel Train. Loan, I don't know, we have 2 Altars, right? Ugh. Sad. Sad stuff. Oh, exiling Festival, huh? Well, I guess we're just gonna alter for bandit here. Yeah, maybe that was what the second invest should have been. Should have been festival. Yeah, that's better than second experiment. Way better. Yep. That should have been it. Maybe we invest in festival as well. We could be these festivals. We could be slowly exiling and then just buying one to draw him 2 cards. Yeah, that sounds alright. So with the next camel train, we probably want to be exiling a festival. Oh, not gonna be playing it this shuffle. Exiles a mill. Just another bandit, or maybe a camel train to exile these festivals. Probably just a silver raid. We're kind of out of options. It's getting all now exiling, investing the mills was nice for him. I think we just get the festival now. Do want some of these in our deck. Oh, he gets a double. Oh, we did draw him 2 cards. Yeah, we're pretty screwed here. It all started with the second investing experiment. That was just a waste. Should have gone on festival. That would have been way better. Much better. yeah, he did use the invest better than we did, I think. At least in the mid game. I think investing in experiments from the start was good for us. But then, yeah, the second invest was just a waste. Should have been festival, really. I mean, let's just resign. There's no way. No point in playing on. Okay, another quick one. I'm gonna be right back once more. Okay, back again. Did I switch this? Alright. What have we got here? Here's Citadel. Gladiator, we have Race, Chariot Race. Forge is the preferred way to trash, I guess. Got Pursue. Huh. You can't really draw non-terminally. Because I can only have village effect once with Citadel. I could try to build like a Chariot Racy deck, playing like a Gladiator, trashing a Forge. It's kinda alright. Or would we rather play with a cut purse? The attack might be annoying to him, like open silver cut purse. He can get the gladiator later, or he can do the work for us. Yeah, let's go with the cut purse. It's a weak attack, but it's an attack. And it might make him miss. Might make him miss 5 or 7. So I guess you'd prefer to hit 8 really soon to buy Citadel, and then you can, or maybe you forge first, depends on how it plays out. You could then even later forge your cut purse into treasure maps, gain golds that way. Citadel Forum draws 1, which isn't bad. And you're pretty likely to find your important stuff. Buys are also hard to come by actually, but you can buy Forum and the cheap thing. Also Forum, well, you can also use Artificer, but you don't have a lot of draw. Forum might help you set up Chariot Races, putting your good stuff in the discard. So I guess you want to play with some amount of Chariot Races here. Oh, here's the Kingdom View. I remember if I actually forgot it last game. Probably did. Sorry for that. Let's see if he wants a gladiator. Yeah, so I guess you'll play with some amount of races. They're not too unlikely to hit. Goes with the silver as well. Ranger. Well, it makes hitting 8 easier. Or 7. Let's get a race already. It's not gonna do a lot. Maybe another silver. Are we gonna hit 8? Or do we wanna hit 7 for the forge first? Let's get a race. We're probably gonna get a forum next turn. And then we can find our stuff we wanna find. So this might have made him miss. Well, probably he's got the ranger, so yeah, not gonna hit like a price point here anyway. Yeah, single ranger doesn't sound too bad actually, because you can hit 8 for Citadel. For us it is harder, right? You would need another silver or something, or the race to hit. If you're really lucky, the race hits on an estate. Can also just add in a gold, of course. He doesn't want to pursue here, does he? Gonna make the ranger miss. He does have 2 bad cards on top. Oh. Well, this is 7. We're gonna take that, I think. Next turn we're gonna hit 2, which sucks. Oh. Right. 3 estates and 2 coppers down there. Maybe we should pursue and buy a forum. Yeah, that's probably better. This could be an artificer. Also makes it easier to hit 8. There, he does hit 8. Oh, nice. We're gonna play on here. Did not hit 8. That's a bit unfortunate. We do hit 7 though, and this time we can just buy the forge, I guess. And then next turn we play Artificer Forum. It's gonna be some time until we hit 8 though. If we buy the forge now, we could pursue for Artificer by Forum. And then we should be able to hit 8 and then we buy forge. Well, this is nice, of course, right? These rangers now go really well with the Citadel. Terminal, 5 draw cards. Really good, actually. Maybe he's just gonna play some money thing with rangers, but I doubt it. Let's go for the forge. We can put a Chariot Race on top. Another forum. Or another artificer. No, let's get more forums. Should be able to hit 8 at some point now. We need Cutpurse, Artificer, Silver. That's 4, and 4 coppers. Or alternatively, one of our races hits. There's what's down here, forum, estate, and some coppers. Could play forum first. I mean, we're in no haste to add the forge. Yeah, let's play the forum first. Okay. Now we can play one of these races to see. Actually, let's play it again, so we don't discard into the shuffle. We didn't hit. Is this enough? 6, yeah. No, damn it. We should have played the forum second. That's just a waste. That was really bad. I guess we do this again. Maybe another artificer to make it like really easy now to hit 8 because we really want to. Yeah, that was a bad mistake. Really bad. We should have played the artificer first. That was just bad. Oh man. That really cost us. Now we're gonna hit 8. There were 2 estates, silver, copper in there. Two estates, silver, copper. That's with these 2 coppers, that's 6 top cards. We can draw through that. And we really can't. Oh man. Just really bad play on our part here. Because now again we can't Citadel, we have to pursue. Man. Otherwise we're gonna dud. Should have made Chariot Race there. Oh man. Maybe another race, maybe another artificer. Let's get another race. Got 3, 4, 5 then. Oh nice, there's a Chariot Race on top. You can win the race split. Maybe it's actually isn't So important to hit the Citadel early. At least we seem to be doing fine, but we really made some mistakes here. Really did. So let's hope this race is gonna hit. So he's got a copper or something on top. Yeah. I mean, there's no reason we shouldn't have Citadel by now. That was just this some turns ago where we played Forum before Artificer, and it should have been the other way around, so just our own fault. Still, I feel like we're in a fine spot. But we gotta get to the forging eventually. Gains a forum, alright. Nope, ranger on top. Alright. Maybe we can... Oh, we did find a 5 cost. It's nice. Do we actually want to gain more races here? I don't think so. Now we really want to hit Citadel, I think. And we can't do that if we Artificer. Let's play one of these first. Alright, now we finally hit Citadel. And we're gonna buy it. Or should we forum Chariot Race? Nah, let's get Citadel now. Having one more Chariot Race isn't gonna be like a huge asset. Now we wanna get a forge to get rid of these coppers, I guess. Could also try to use rats for that, combination with the forge. We got an estate on top, so I guess we can play Chariot Race first. Is it gonna make much difference to playing Forum first? I don't know. We do want to get rid of the coppers to get the chariot train going. The chariot race train. Well, he buys the last two. We play the race first. Should be able to draw through, right? He does have a Chariot Race on top here. I think we want to buy Forge now. And we did find a forum, which is nice. There's another race down there. Do we want to keep the forum? Maybe not. Yeah, we should discard differently here. We can top deck a Rats. Do we really want to play with Rats? We can top deck Rats by Forge. Yeah, Rats are gonna be better for trashing the coppers than the Forge, right? Oh, nice forum on top. That's really good. And we can use the So playing with one ranger allows you to draw 5 every second turn. Could be a good option. He's gonna get a really nice forge now, I think. Which we will hope to be able to do as well. Yeah, we didn't do ourselves any favors in this one with how we played the mid game. Really poorly, to be honest. Too many mistakes in tracking our deck and in sequencing and that stuff. I think we could be in a much better spot now. Not that our spot is bad, but I think we could be ahead more, or well, we could be actually ahead. It's not clear that we're in any way ahead here, because he already did get to trash. Well, some, not the most, so I guess it's kinda even. We have more forums. But he's probably gonna get a big trash in here. And that's gonna be really good for him. Getting rid of all his coppers, so our races won't hit. Yeah. And then you can also set up your races with forums once you got the deck under control, potentially. He's gonna pursue here. What's he got in there? Rats, Artificer, something. But he did get rid of all his... No, he's got 2 more coppers. But most of his bad cards. So we really need to catch up on that front, or his races are gonna start hitting a lot. Okay, we did hit with that forum. We're not gonna be discarding here, I don't think. Let's keep the estate because we wanna be foraging it. Provided we get to the forge. Oh, we do. Alright, nice. Could be Ranger Forum. Could be second forge, but I don't like it too much. Yeah, he's got a really nice and slim deck. If we got a copper on top, we're gonna get killed by the races this turn. Do we want a second forge? Is that gonna be better than Ranger Forum? The thing with the Ranger is it's really, yeah, I mean the opportunity cost to set up the next turn is kinda high. Just playing it for no benefit. Let's get a second forge, I don't know. And maybe pursue forum. I guess that's a bad idea, right? Because then the probability to have copper on top is gonna be high. Actually, how many coppers? There's 2 coppers discarded. 4, 5. So 5 coppers in there, and like a rats and an artificer. No, we really don't want to pursue, I think. We'll have better chances of a good top deck not pursuing. Okay, so now we get to see what we have there. Ooh, copper. But at least he drew one of his coppers. Oh, that's something, but yeah, this isn't great, obviously. He's gonna probably score 2 more VP with its races. We're just gonna be trying to forge rats into provinces. So we still have lots of coppers lying around. We did get rid of 2 and 2 estates, so that isn't too bad. We also got rid of a silver that we don't really need anymore. Still we have 5 coppers in an estate. He has 2 coppers, and that's it. In bad cards, so not like they get in our way too much because we have all these forums, but of course they can always be on top of our deck, and then we're gonna be really sad with the races. And of course it all stems back to this early mistake that didn't let us buy Citadel, because otherwise we would have started with the forging a lot earlier, I think, and we wouldn't have these problems. So that was just really, really bad mistake. There's nothing else to say. Really, really bad. Yeah. It's turn 9. Gonna double now. I think he's just gonna buy another province. I think we already screwed this one up with the mistakes. There's no way around it. Really did. I mean, his build path with the Rangers was also nice and interesting, but I think if we'd just done the Citadel earlier, would be in a much better spot. Anyway, it's not lost yet, right? So. Not lost or anything, just not the greatest spot to be in. Treasure maps. Alright. That's an interesting thing to do. You can also set up your races. Alright, here we are gonna be foraging into a province. Okay, so what's in our discard? Two coppers, province, and that's it. 3 cards, 2 on top, that's 5. 2 more, that's 7. 2 4 on place is 6 card draw. And we've got a Chariot Race, so we can play on and get something else instead of these forums into our hand. We could also forge away Cutpurse Copper Estate into a gold. Huh. Maybe we wanna forge the Cutpurse into a treasure map. That's not gonna work, is it? Then drawing it next turn and doing the stuff. Let's play on and see what our options are. There's 3 cards in the discard, right? We're not crazy this time. This might also make our race hit. Oh. We do want to use the second forge, don't we? Question is for what? Do we want to forge into treasure map by treasure map? Or do we want to do something else? It's like this one-time trick where you can probably activate your Chariot Races. The good thing is you also get rid of another copper. You could also just forge into a gold directly, and then for a 5 cost buy a 4. Nah, doesn't excite me too much. Let's say don't play the forge and buy a province. Then we can potentially mill twice and buy 1. next turn. That's not gonna be good enough, is it? Oh no, it's not gonna be good enough. The nice thing about the treasure map thing is we can potentially forge gold estate into a province. Let's do it. I don't know what the thing to do is here. Let's get 2 maps and be done with it. Let's hope we have something nice top decked. Chariot Race, it's not the worst because he's got a lot of 3 costs as well. Could be better, of course. Yeah, all his stuff, all his races hitting. Oh, not all of them, but most of them. He can activate the maps here and use his ranger to draw them, and then he can double province. He can also activate one more race by discarding Province Forge. I think that's what he should do. Discard Province Forge, play the race, activate maps, play Ranger, and then double Province. That sounds pretty good. Oh, he discards Ranger. Well, I guess this doesn't make a difference. Well, he was lucky to. Well, don't want to say lucky. Because he didn't want to, obviously, right? He discarded the Ranger. Or maybe that was a visual glitch and he didn't actually do it. But he found the Ranger anyway. But he obviously didn't think he would need to play it. Doesn't make too much sense to me. Maybe it was just a visual bug with the discard. Doesn't have 2 Rangers, does he? Oh, he does. Oh, that explains it. Alright. He does have 2 Rangers left. I thought that was only 1. More forums. Right. We're gonna play the forum. To find the other treasure map. There it is. Nice. Guess we don't need this forum then. Just activate maps and play 4 Chariot Races and hope he doesn't have a province on top. Oh, nice. And we can pursue here for forum probably. How many forums did we discard? 1, 2. There should be one down there. Now I think we don't want to pursue anymore. because that might top deck bad cards. I think there's mostly bad cards in this hand now, but it's okay with a forum in the starting hand. Oh nice, we have a forum on top. Now if he buys province, we can potentially forge, can potentially mill twice. So he's got to be careful. Oh, you can double. Oh, that's a nice thing about having a ranger, is it actually does something now. But does he want to double? Because we can also double with... Yeah, doubling seems kinda risky. We can forge estate gold, for example. We can also forge like forum chariot race. Doesn't have to be estate gold. So kind of tricky for him. Single province also isn't great, because then we can mill twice. But maybe that's hard for us actually, without draw. It might actually be hard for us to mill twice and buy one. Depends on our race hits. Right, we would need 2 forges, 2 provinces, and like 2 golds, 6 card hand, we can do that. And 2 bucks from artificers, for example. Maybe you shouldn't touch provinces at all. Just forum, double duchy, for example. And then try to triple next turn for him. That sounds like a good option. Can probably do that. Yeah. If he triples, he'll be at 46. Assuming he takes 2 duchies here. Which, if we don't gain a lot of duchies, that's gonna be really hard for us to catch him. can be double, can be triple, I mean. And even if we do, it's not gonna be good enough, I think. Also depends on the race hits a bit, right? Maybe we double the artificer here. I could believe that we want more money. Right, so we're not gonna ditch the province. We are not gonna forge the province, I don't think. We could forge gold and estate. So we keep that. Let's see what he's got on top. A chariot race. There was somebody at my door, so I'm gonna answer that. Oh, I'm back. Okay. Discard that province, right? Need more race hits. What's down there? 2 races. Forum. Something. Got 11. We would really like to have a buy now. So we forge estate gold into province. He's just gonna triple and win, right? If we don't do it, he's just gonna triple and we won't be able to catch him. Like, what are we gonna do by a single province? He triples, he's at 44, we're at 29. We will need 16. That's not gonna happen, is it? So I guess we just kinda play for the dot. Do we like forum duchy? No. He's not even, I mean, he's not gonna dot. He's not gonna dot anywhere. Because he has forum on top. How's he gonna dot? Maybe somehow he won't be able to hit triple, but that's just not gonna happen. Yeah, we needed to see the stuff earlier. Then maybe we can triple, or with also scoring some more points, and then maybe we have an out. Just maybe. But it was a bad spot anyway. not having a buy really hurt us now. Oh, maybe, well, no, there's no way he misses the triple, right? There's just no way. Yeah. We just screwed up in the mid game. Just screwed up. Bought Citadel too late. Yeah, just this one instance where we could have hit 8 and hit 7 instead. It just screwed us over so bad. Well, anyway. There's another game, and even if we lose the match, there's gonna be grand finals too, and at least the specs are gonna be happy about that, I guess. So, yep. I did like how he built this with the early ranges, but I don't think our not so fancy build was necessarily worse. We just made mistakes. Alright, let's see what we can do in this one. So this is some menagerie thing. Overlord doesn't really look exciting here. Could open Fisherman Church or Double Church. Could be using spices, I guess. Menagerie as the main source of draw. We're not going to be using Golem, I don't think. Canal's probably worth it here. Want lots of menageries basically, and then I guess you score with castles, because they go well with the menageries. Church also helps menageries. I don't want a doctor, I don't think. 5-2, we're probably gonna get one, but otherwise, no. I think we aim for an early spices, early canal. Then you can get more spices, menageries. We're just gonna open Double Church, I think. Probably thinking about Doctor here, whether it might be worth it on the 4th free. I don't know if that's what he's thinking about, but it's a thing to consider maybe. But Double Church just looks pretty nice as well, because they will also play really well with the menageries, the churches. It does go for the doctor, okay. We go with double church, I think. Alternative would be fisherman church, but there's no need for that. I don't think. Double church is nice. It can set us up to hit 7. Because I really think Canal's gonna be worth it. Then you can buy 2 Menageries for $4. It's a good deal. Oh, also Villa Menagerie, right? It's another way to make it activate. Yep, so let's get another church. Don't think any overlords are gonna be bought this game. It's a bit sad we don't see a church here, but okay. Let's get a fisherman, I guess. Here we do see 1 church. Guess we're just gonna set a lot of stuff aside. He is really nice and thin now. His doctor's been putting in nice work. Fortunately, he did not find his church on this turn. But this is kind of scary looking. Him being so thin already. Yeah. It's not what we like to see here. 5 copper trashes already. 4 copper trashes and an estate. And we have none. Ooh, humble castle already. Oh. Actually, let's set aside 3 coppers because there's an estate on top. Here we can also set a good amount of stuff aside. Probably just 3 coppers again. We buy a fisherman. Yeah, that sounds good. And at some point we want spices, probably next turn, and then canal. Two estates gone. Ooh, this is just scary. Oh man. This is not good. Him having such a clean deck, it's not good at all. Anyway, we can't buy small castle here. That's it's just gonna make us lose, right? So we're not gonna do that. Yeah, don't like the way his doctor has been trashing stuff at all. But he probably likes it. I mean, still got 3 coppers left. 2 now. Goes for the spices. Alright. Let's set 3 coppers aside, buy a spices here. And should this be canal or another spices? think another spices because I want to set 3 coppers aside. Now we can buy canal. Okay. Oh, that's a cool use for the doctor, of course. Can now just be a mule every turn. Okay, so we can canal double Menagerie. That sounds good, doesn't it? Let's hope we can find a Menagerie here with the Fisherman draw. That would be really great for us. No, I guess we just buy 2 more. Oh, he does the villa trick. Or it was probably, he's probably got a fisherman here, and this way he can set up Menagerie and potentially trash a copper. And you can buy 3, so... Oh no, 2. You can buy 2. Or he could buy Spices Menagerie. Or Small Castle Menagerie, if he wants to. I don't think that's necessary. He does get the thing. Okay, nice. Guess we set 2 aside here. Then play the Menagerie. Two more. I think we wanna save this church for later. Wanna alternate them if possible. So we're just gonna mule it. We could gain an extra villa, which is not a buy, so that's nice, I think. Yeah, we're gonna take the free villa. And 2 Menageries. So if he buys Haunted Castle here, it's not actually gonna help us, because we're gonna get 2 coppers in our hand. We can of course do the villa activation. I guess we would really like to have the next castle if possible, because the discarding is gonna be really useful if you want to catch up on provinces, for example. But probably once castles run, a 3 pile is lingering. So we're definitely in a tough spot here. I think we're not out of it, but I think this one's gonna be tough for us to pull around. Oh, he's gonna buy it. He is gonna buy it. Well, actually, no, it's gonna help us, right? This, because we can trash 1 copper. Play the Menagerie. Or does he not have enough money for that? I doubt it. If he gets King's Castle, we are pretty screwed, I think. And it's gonna be really hard to prevent that because he also has the small castle. But there's just not a lot we can do to stop him. I'm just gonna have to hope he leaves us with some openings. He's playing it really nicely so far. Really clean. He's gonna get the opulent on the next one as well, if he wants to. But maybe he wants some more Menageries first. Yeah. It does feel like there wasn't much we could do this game the way it went. Shouldn't have thrown last game, that's all. That's the story of this match so far. Anyway. Here we do the villa trick. Can't really touch this, can we? Because then he's gonna get the next 2 for sure. We really need to deny the King's Castle or we're done. We're done for. How do we do that? Church, Menagerie, 2 coppers. You can buy like Menagerie, you can buy like Fisherman, Menagerie Spices, maybe. or just double spices. Or gold or fisherman spices. Could be fisherman. Menageries, silver spices. I don't know. We're kinda out of options. We need to somehow get to deny the king's castle. Gets that we're done. But I don't see a way to do it for us. This would be like 24 to buy the last 3. We can't make that. As long as he doesn't touch this, we can just. He has the small castle, right? So he can more easily do it. Get to the king's castle. He's gonna do the doctor setup again. The doctor certainly paid off for him on this board. I did really nice work. Alright, let's see if we can get the Grand Castle. And the other one, we need 17. Which, starting with 2 coppers is already kind of bad for that, right? Well, buying a villa costs 2 effectively. Maybe we can afford to do that. Maybe. We're gonna mule one of these. Alright, this is looking fine. Let's mule one to guarantee the draw here. Okay, this is 8 plus. We need to buy them. Of course, he's probably just gonna finish on villas or something then, but what can we do? We need to deny them, I think. It's gonna be 8 plus 9, 17. We have 7 plus 6 is 13, plus 4 is 17 if we want to use the coffers. Maybe we just set 1 copper aside. What's on the bottom actually? Is it another villa or another menagerie? Not sure. Do we even want to set aside? Does not setting aside do for us? Let's just keep more coffers. Maybe that's a good thing. We don't necessarily want coppers in our starting hand, do we? So let's just do this, I guess. Can set aside 1 copper. Yeah, we need grand and kings. It's probably just gonna pile villas now. Only costs 10, right? Yeah. It only costs 10, so that's a GG. Alright, nicely played by him. Of course, we're kind of sad about throwing game 5. Well, not really throwing, but really bad mistakes, which led to us not winning. But so we get a game 2, and I guess everyone's happy with that, except us. Of course, would have liked to win it here, but we get another chance, so that's fine. Probably gonna play next weekend, so thanks everybody for watching and listening, and see you there. Goodbye.